I want to read you something, and I want you to tell me if you've ever sent a version of this. So let's say someone connects with you on social media. You send them a DM and it goes something like this. I love connecting with like-minded people. If you don't mind me asking, what is it you do online? And they likely answer you. And then you launch into your offer. And I know, we've all either sent that message or received it approximately 400 times. And every single time it lands in your inbox, you can see exactly where it's going before you've finished reading the first sentence, right? So here's the thing, that message that she sent to you isn't her fault. Somewhere along the way, someone handed her a script and said, this is how you build a relationship online. And she used it because that's what you do when you don't yet know that you're allowed to just be yourself. So today we're talking about why so many women in network marketing sound exactly like each other and what it actually takes to fix it. So let me read you another one. And this is a classic network marketing template. It goes like this. So I wanted to run something past you real quick. I recently started a new skincare business that's helping me, and you fill in the blank with your why. So it's helping me contribute to the family's bottom line, or it's helping us be able to travel more, or whatever the why is. And it continues. It may not be for you, but I'm expanding my business and I was thinking you may know someone who would be a good fit. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? Now let's just break this down for a second. Every single sentence in that message is engineered. The casual opener to create false intimacy, the it may not be for you designed to lower resistance, the ask for a referral so it doesn't feel like a direct pitch, the video ask so she doesn't have to do any of the selling herself. It's a masterpiece of manipulation dressed up as a friendly conversation. And women all over network marketing are sending versions of this every single day because they were told to, because it was handed to them as the way to do this. And here is the result. Everyone sounds the same. Every message feels the same. The conversation follows the same predetermined path toward the same predetermined destination. And the person on the receiving end can feel it coming, right? The result is a feed full of women who all sound like they went to the same training, because they probably did. Same language, same energy. Nobody's standing out because no one was ever taught that standing out is actually the goal. So here's what operating on someone else's script costs beyond the obvious awkwardness. It costs trust. When someone can feel that your words are engineered toward a destination they didn't agree to, they aren't going to trust you. They might not be able to name it exactly, but they feel it. And once that feeling is there, it's very hard to recover from. It costs you your distinctiveness. When your message sounds like every other message in someone's inbox, there is nothing to remember you by. So you become part of the noise, and noise gets ignored. And it costs you confidence. Because here's something I noticed about using scripts that weren't mine. I never felt fully behind what I was saying. I was performing without having any conviction of my own. And you can feel that in a conversation. The words might be right, but the energy behind them gives it away every time. Borrowed messaging will keep you dependent on someone else's scripts because you never develop your own voice. And your own words, your perspective, your real way of talking about what you do and why it matters are the only thing that can build real trust over time. So what does it look like to ditch the script and speak from your own perspective? Well, let's go back to that skincare example. The templated version leads with the opportunity. I started a new business. It's all about getting someone into a funnel of a sort, right? The product is almost incidental at that point. Here is a different version, one that leads with the product and a specific human problem. So it goes like this. Hey, I remembered you struggling with breakouts around that time of the month. I've been using something that a lot of women are raving about for exactly that. I can send you some information if you're interested. And that's it. Nothing engineered, no false intimacy, no resistance lowering techniques, just I remembered something real about you. I have something that might help, and here it is if you want it. And the difference isn't just the words, it's the intention behind them. One is designed to funnel, and the other is designed to actually help. And what about the DMs? Well, if I were sliding into someone's DMs now, I'd probably just try to make them laugh, have an actual conversation with no destination. I know that sounds like it would never lead anywhere, but here is what I've learned, is that when you stop steering a conversation, people actually may want to talk to you. And some of those conversations eventually lead somewhere naturally without a script at all. And that's what your own voice sounds like. It sounds like you, honest, a little unpredictable, not engineered, just yours. So how do you actually develop a voice that's yours when you've spent years using someone else's script? Well, you start by giving yourself permission to have a perspective. And not just on the products, but it could be on your industry, on what's broken. It's like me. I believe women in network marketing actually need something they're not being given. And that perspective is the foundation of the message. And your message is what makes your voice recognizable over time. You stop leading with the opportunity and start leading with the problem that you solve. So who are you actually talking to? What are they struggling with? What do you uniquely understand about that struggle? And answer those questions, and you'll never need a script again. You'll start speaking your own language, not the language of your upline. It's like the things you would say to a friend that had the problem that you solve. That's where your voice lives. And once you find it, your content, your conversations, all of that changes. So here's what I want you to walk away with today. Sounding like everyone else is what happens when you've been given someone else's scripts and told that's the way it's done. But you have a perspective, you have a story, you have a way of talking about what you do that nobody else has, because nobody else is you. The fix is not a better script. It's finding your voice and trusting it enough to use it. And if you want someone to do that work with you, I actually have something for that. It is called the Messaging Edit. I build your brand messaging foundation for you so you stop guessing what to say and start sounding like yourself online. You just fill out a short questionnaire about your business, your personality, and your goals, and I do the work. And within 5 to 7 days, you get back your lane statement, your brand voice notes, your content pillars, your signature bio, and a pinned post you can use right away. Everything you need to stop sounding like everyone else on your team and start sounding like you. Done for you in one clean document that you can reference anytime. I'll put the link pinned in the comments, and make sure to drop a comment before you go. I'd love to know, have you ever sent one of those messages and cringed the moment you hit send? Because you're definitely not alone. I will see you next time.